Bitch, I ain't even got 2 minutes. Don't know what to do with it. Cool with it. Who did it? That's me, acting like I ain't your fucking favorite MC. Icy ×3 when I fucked up, drunked up, hitting that tree by the police. Homies know me. Oh, we go back like an OG in a 4D. I'm thinking that time ain't for nothing. They wanna hate, well, keep it coming. I'm putting my talents for something. I'm putting it down, keep it running. I bring it on back like that with an 8-track and a 6-pack and a second that green. Look me in the face anytime, any place. I'ma lift my eyebrow. What the fuck do you mean? Hey, don't give a fuck what you say, cause I'm building reputation in a major fucking way. And I do this shit cause I live this shit, and I breathe this shit, and I be this bitch. I'ma try hard, bitch. I'ma try hard. I'ma try hard, bitch. I'ma try hard. I'ma try hard, bitch. I'ma try hard. Look me in the face anytime, any place, and you know I'm a fucking superstar. Bitch, I ain't even got 2 minutes. Don't know what to do with it. Cool with it. Who did it? That's me, acting like I ain't your fucking favorite MC. Icy ×3 when I fucked up, drunked up, hitting that tree by the police. Homies know me. Oh, we go back like an OG in a 4D. I'm thinking that time ain't for nothing. They wanna hate, well, keep it coming. I'm putting my talents for something. I'm putting it down, keep it running. I bring it on back like that with an 8-track and a 6-pack and a second that green. Look me in the face anytime, any place. I'ma lift my eyebrow. What the fuck do you mean? Hey, don't give a fuck what you say, cause I'm building reputation in a major fucking way. And I do this shit cause I live this shit, and I breathe this shit, and I be this bitch. I'ma try hard, bitch. I'ma try hard. I'ma try hard, bitch. I'ma try hard. I'ma try hard, bitch. I'ma try hard. Look me in the face anytime, any place, and you know I'm a fucking superstar.
Hello.
What up? How's it going, friends?
It's me, your host, a bag of crack.
What?
I mean, Strawstone.
I'm Modest K.
And this is StrawTalk After Dark.
Yeah.
Hey. Sounds like we've been practicing and shit. How the fuck is everybody doing?
How the fuck are you?
Can you hear us?
Is everything sounding okay?
We're happy as fuck to be here, to be hanging out with you guys. Modest K had a little concert earlier with Good Life Entertainment.
Yeah, I hung out with Good Life Entertainment, live from the living room. We've shared the stream a couple of times. Go check out the replay.
Let me take my Unabomber look off here. Shout out to them. That was really cool.
Yeah,
True
that was
Fortune
really cool.
Entertainment was up in that bitch. Gunner B had a dope podcast tonight with Psychedelic Sidekick. Everyone's out there just creating and doing cool shit.
We love that shit. Hey, what up, everybody? Loud and clear.
Oh, yeah. I got to get my vibe right. Oh, that's the vibe. That's the Strawstone you guys get tonight.
You got the drip?
I got my drip right. I needed something different. Man, we're having did we mention we're having fun yet?
We're having so much fun, you guys.
It's Double Edible Friday.
Hey.
I stayed home and hung out with Modest K and the kids all day.
Yes, that was like the nicest ever.
It was the shit.
It was super. We got to take a nap.
Modest K, ask me why I'm excited.
Why are you excited, Straw?
Because I think we're have a digital platform. I think we have something cool going.
I think we have something a little bit special.
I just love working with everyone that we're working with. The fact that we released music with Gunner B on the YouTube, and we have the What's Poppin' remix with Jay Influential.
Yes.
We got your single up there.
Yep, Hesitation.
And then we just dropped Junior's track, No Metronome, which this is a special fucking song.
It is. It's super fucking special.
He built it from scratch. The kid's getting fucking great. He has so much of himself behind his music.
Yes.
You guys, Junior is one of the best kept secrets of Nice Enough Entertainment, for sure.
Facts.
Fucking
He's gonna be a big monster.
He is a monster. He's a giant. What up, Michael Stein? Let's play that Junior one.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, here we go.
And you guys can go to the YouTube and you guys can run up. Like, it's cool if you guys are, it's like, oh, I already seen this interview. That's cool. Go there and check out the fucking music. Leave a comment. Give a thumbs up.
Yeah, we're always trying to...
networking shit.
Trying to put new music up there. This is called No Metronome by Junior.
I be flowing, homie, I don't need a metronome. Where you going? Yo, I be going home. Showing all the love to those who came when I was broke. Now we living pretty comfortable, no? Oh, I suppose. Let's not get lost in the fix. Let me get back to my raps. After that, I'll take a nap. Wake up after like 5 minutes. Time's ticking your life. You missing it, it go by. Where you be blinking your eyes. I think I seen them go by. Sometimes I'm confined when I'm writing some lines. Until the sunrise. Ain't giving up, guys. I only go onward. I only go onward. Cause I got hella treasures. Like I'm Tutankhamun. Y'all think less is better, cause you're too damn common. I seen desperate measures, like that soup and ramen. I invest my cheddar to improve my commas. What you know about this? What you know about that? What you know about him? I ain't calling back, I'ma try to jump. One day I'ma hit the rim. Felt like I was done for, but I ain't even begin. And I'ma keep going on, I hope you keep listening. I know you heard. I know you heard. Junior on the motherfucking beat. I don't really got no time to go to sleep. I've been working overnights making my beats. I get lost in all the lights inside my screen. Apologize, call it a night. Close my eyes and let my beat. Okay. This the kind of song that really make me feel myself. Looking in the mirror, clearly I have been through hell. I so badly wanna care about my health, so I light me up and let my head just start to melt. Feeling different now, the smoke has hit my dome. I gotta quit, but I feel so out of control. Addiction is a bitch, just know that bitch is getting old. I'ma come out winning, have it written on my stone. Getting my bag, flipping my raps, kicking it back. Ain't really been chilling in packs, feel a bit mad. Y'all have been missing the fact. I be the illest, I'm breaking my limits, just giving out something to listen to. Building my palace, I'm killing these rappers, I'm feeling it, you an original.
Hey, that was a vibe.
Hey.
For sure.
For sure. Underneath is a vibe, and it is.
Yeah. Big facts.
Man, Junior can rap.
He went in on that.
Shout out to Junior.
Shout out to Junior for sure.
That shit's so fire. Go like some artist music and run that shit up.
Yeah.
I pinned the video. So let's get it over 100 tonight. And make sure you go check out that Gunner B joint and that Modest K featuring Jay Influential.
Yeah, check them all out.
And then you could even go over to the Smoke Breaks page and check out their new videos. And just kind of support your fucking friends.
Support your friends. It's
Gosh
free.
darn it. We have an awesome guest tonight.
We do have a fantastic guest tonight.
D-Boo is fucking awesome.
She's my girl.
So, like, it's tricky because, like, I obviously I love female MCs and female artists, like, and I like to brag them up, but at the same time, you don't want to, like, by saying, like, hey, I think you guys, like, Modest K and D-Boo are two of the best female MCs and singers that I've ever fucking met, but we could drop the female part of that too, because you girls hold your own regardless of being female. So
thank you.
You guys
Thank
kill
you for
shit.
saying that, babe.
Queen shit.
It is queen shit.
Man.
There can be more than one. There's so many queens in Omaha and in the Midwest. Shout out to all the ladies holding it down.
All our nice enough female MCs.
We've got a ton of females.
Thailand, MJ. There's so many out there.
Yep. We've got Nikki and Ashton. Ashlyn. They're all out there.
Killing shit.
Killing shit.
We had D-Boo and Kayla work together when at the Riff Raff show.
We did.
They did a cypher, and it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
No one else showed up. There's supposed to be 4, and it just ended up being Kayla and her. And they just ended up doing, like, the cypher themselves, going back and forth, and then, like, doing a song or two each. It was fire. It was, like, it was killer.
Yeah, it definitely was. It was a lot of fun. there was supposed to be 4 total MCs that were on the cipher, but 2 others weren't able to make it. So Debu and I, we spit our shit in front of the riffraff crowd at the waiting room. It was awesome.
We always write down, like, we have little notes, and like on the notes it's kind of like it says make sure you're keeping your distance. So I just kind of, before we have her on, we have quite a few people in here, and I like when you guys interact and comment. I don't know what to do when it comes to even thinking about restarting shows and stuff myself. Everybody has their own opinions and shit, but I would like the fans, I mean, if you guys want to reach out to me, if you want to comment, if you want to hit me up in the inbox and just let me know what your opinion is on, like, when you'd feel safe going to shows and supporting and doing it the proper way. I've always followed you guys. I've always tried to do what was best for the people that support and for the people that put their time into cool shit. So it's about time to start having some real honest discussions, and there's no other way to do it than transparent. So
Definitely.
I love all of you. I just want to do it the right way. Mm-hmm. I've seen some businesses say, okay, the state's saying we can open, but I'm not ready.
Right.
I'm kind of on that tip a little bit. I want to make sure everybody's okay.
Same.
There's enough there to be on the side of caution. So make sure you guys let me, just talk to me about it a little bit, baby.
Hey, talk to us.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get serious. We're all having so much fun.
All right, how about I can tell my joke?
Tell your Modest K's joke.
I got my corny joke because we've missed out on my joke for like the last 2 episodes, I think. But all right, here's my joke of the day. What do you call a rapper that smells good?
What do you call a rapper that smells good?
Post cologne.
Jeez. You know what? So when we get our new computer, then I'll have like the joy of being like able to edit this shit and be like, Modest K's joke of the day, and like you guys can just tune in and watch like 5 of those bad jokes in a row and shit.
Yeah, you know you want to hear all my corny jokes all in a row.
We know you want that. What up, Zeb?
We miss you too, Brian.
Gunner, we miss all of you so much. Tyler Baxter, what up, bro? We need to get a show together. I kind of have an idea for next week that I might need you for. So I need a little cross promo action with the digging in with Tyler Star.
Bet.
What was the oof?
Probably about my joke.
Oh, okay. I always forget it's delayed. I'm so lame.
Focus.
If you guys want to, we are gonna be having Debu on. We have a nice little crowd in here. It's always awesome when they come in and they have a lot of people to talk to them and ask questions. If you want to go share and say we have 2 awesome mega female stars that are about to be hanging out together, like that'd be dope.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and read the little bio.
Tell us a little bit about Debu.
I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about Debu before we bring her on. And also, we'll play one of her videos before we bring her on, too. So, Debu is originally from Fremont, Nebraska. She's a singer-songwriter and recording artist. She kicked off her professional career in a rap group, Heads Up ENT, in Lincoln, Nebraska, when she was 19. And she was involved in a jazz band called On the Rocks. And she worked with EDM-influenced Omaha natives, Audio Punks. She's opened for Cottonmouth Kings, Tech Nine, Young Jeezy, Snoop Dogg, Lil Wayne, and Riff Raff. To name a few, she's performed in nearly every state. Good for her.
That's dope.
And she has 1 full-length studio album and 2 singles released on iTunes. And she's currently working on an EP. And that all sounds super dope. And she is really awesome.
Like one of my big goals during this is by the end of this, if you guys don't have like a solid like time frame to collab, I'm gonna be pretty upset because like it needs to happen.
Me and Debu, we definitely need to do something.
Let's go ahead and play her visual.
We're gonna play her video. First video is called Mood Swings. So let me bring that up, and it's gonna take just a minute to load here.
How the fuck's everybody doing? What are you doing this weekend?
Okay?
Tell us what you're doing this weekend. It's our daughter's birthday.
Yeah, our daughter's turning 2 tomorrow.
Hey.
Shout out to Dylan Ray.
She's hilarious. She's a great kid. every
the
time
best.
you come around the corner, she's like in the playroom, or if like she's doing something and like she like catches you out of the corner eye, she's like, "Hi, Daddy." It's like a full wave.
Every time.
She's like the greetings queen.
She's the best.
D-Boo do be working.
Oh,
We didn't mean to do that.
wasn't ready for that quite yet. But anyway, yeah.
What up, Jeff? What up, Tanner? How you guys
So
doing?
we had a really cool thing happen for anybody out there that does have kids and lives in the Omaha city limits. Omaha Fire Department Educational Department. If you give them a call, they will, if you have a child that is having a birthday during the pandemic, they will actually send out a couple of the firefighters to bring a gift to your front door for your little one. And it was really cool. They showed up this morning. We totally forgot that we signed up. So we looked awesome when they showed up at 9 a.m. or 9:15. But Dylan loved the little gifts that they gave her. It was really cool. So check that out.
Yeah, don't be scared to take advantage of the resources out there.
Definitely.
Things are hard for people. Things are hard for us. We're finding the joy in the little things, in the everyday, and the grind, and the story behind the scraping by and the surviving.
Yeah. So.
And obviously, you guys and this show and everything's going to be a big part of our history and what is Nice Enough Entertainment. We've not even been a company for 6 months, guys. And we started our first 3 months as a company with a few sellouts, some mega stars,
God.
some tours. We did a lot in those first 3 months, and that doesn't mean that what we're doing right now isn't just as cool and as important. So
yeah, we love doing this just as much, and we're never gonna forget this.
yeah, so
So
and this is going to be a part of Nice Enough Entertainment for a long time, I think, too.
Yeah.
We always want to put the spotlight back on you guys, so thank you guys for being a part of it and sharing all this time with these wonderful artists with us.
all right, let's watch this video. I think it might be.
Let's see how it does.
Let's see how it does.
Don't have to do much to arouse a reaction. I'll be your sweetest dream or your worst nightmare. There's no in between. I want you so prepare. Wake up feeling good, like nothing could go wrong. I'm just chilling out, jamming to my favorite song. Then just like that, you know I flipped the script. Looking at me crazy like this chick is sick. Damn right I'm sick, allergic to bullshit. Speaking easy like a black and white 20 split. Or turn around and be the one to tear it apart. Yeah, shine, but you only see me in the dark. Only see me in the dark.
them.
I love that shit.
Shout out. That was like a really awesome video. They were in Vegas.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Deeboo kills shit.
She killed
Let's
it.
call our friend Deeboo.
Let's call her. Hey.
Becky's got her top fan badge. Even though she ain't even really on Facebook, that makes me happy as hell.
Right? She's the best. Here we go.
Oh,
Hey.
Hey.
how's it going?
Good.
How are
We
you?
got video.
Yay, there we go.
Woo! Hold up, I gotta fix my headphones. There we go.
Yay. Hello.
How are you doing?
I was watching you guys. I'm doing amazing. I've been really excited about this like all month.
So have we.
That's
Like you guys are doing awesome. I just love what you guys are doing. I wish I had a little bit more of your motivation.
Oh,
Because it's like
man.
so dope. Because it's just like I remember day one where it was just like you guys like with your phones.
Right.
Like, hey, we're just gonna do this live video. Like, we're just gonna start something, and then like to see it blossom into this and how professional looking and how amazing it is. It's just really cool. It's been fun to watch.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We
I
still
love you guys.
we want to be awesome. We get super obsessed over shit. like we definitely like a lot of people are like, man, I can't believe you do it every day. And there's just so many awesome people that are like out there ready to be highlighted, and so much creativity that's flowing because of what's going on in the world.
Definitely.
What better time than
Yeah.
to just be like that pulse, you know?
Yeah, I love that. Way to give an outlet and keep everybody inspired.
Yeah.
You know,
I
it's a
agree.
nice little pick me up.
What have you been up to, Deeboo?
You know, my creativity has been coming out in cooking.
Awesome.
I have like, it's been really hard to get motivated to do anything music wise. I don't know why,
I understand.
but I've been baking and cooking a lot of dope ass food.
Like what?
Like from scratch. Like I did stuffed raviolis the other day with like a homemade tomato sauce and baking like these bread braids with apple cinnamon stuff stuffed in them, and you know, just getting all fat and sassy.
I feel
You're making me want to cook now.
we're like,
Yeah.
I've definitely been finding comfort in food, but not like in a creative way. But like I've been so busy, I've been helping my friend's pizza place, so we've just had like a nonstop supply of delicious pizza shop food. And like I had
Oh
this,
man.
like a week ago, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was just looking so fucking jolly. I was like oh no, like you probably should not be eating so much right now. So we're kind of back on track. We're
We're starting
cooking
to get
again.
there.
Yeah.
My creativity's been coming out. I've been like painting and drawing and stuff, which is weird because that's not my medium in any way. Like I've never really been good at like drawing or painting or anything like that, but that's kind of what I've been doing over writing. I haven't really been writing either. But I've been doing other things that I didn't even know I could do.
There you
So.
go. And lots
Yeah.
of plants.
And plants too. I'm obsessed. I'm a plant witch now.
I love that. We have a bunch of plants going too. Carson is a plant witch too.
Yay.
So we're gonna get our seeds going this week for our garden.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I'm
plant
super
some more.
stoked.
Yay, me too.
Yeah.
Justin got me this like super cute little planter. I'm super excited to put my herbs in it.
Hell yeah. We'll have to trade like canned stuff. Yeah.
Awesome.
Love that.
Why don't we go ahead and we already played, the visual was Mood Swing,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Why
Moon
don't
swings.
We jump right into another visual.
Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna play 421. And
Whoop whoop.
here we go. Let me
Since
bring it
420
up.
just happened.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect. It's only 4 days.
That's what this song's all about. No matter if you're late, still smoke it if you got it.
Exactly.
I know. I already liked you, and then when like we were getting ready and I seen this, I was like, a smoker song? Like,
A
oh
smoker
yeah.
song? You're damn right.
Killer.
Oh yeah.
Everybody needs
What?
one.
I agree.
Modest K needs a smoker song.
I do need a smoker song.
You're such a stoner.
That could be our collab, man.
I could be our collab.
Let's do it.
You're right.
So as far as music goes, you said you haven't really been working on anything, but do you have any like plans or any drops coming as far as like singles or albums or anything?
You know, I do. I'm kind of moving toward more of like an acoustic instrumental style. So, well, that was weird. Sorry, I like yanked the cord. So I'm kind of putting those things together. Like I hear like melodies and stuff in my head, and I'll write. I have some things jotted down, and I just need to sit down and like put them all together, and then find a producer or instrumentalist that want to collab on that and make the music part. Get it out of my head because I don't play any instruments, but I hear the shit.
Right.
And if the vibe is right, sometimes it just gets out of your head onto the recording, and it just works.
Absolutely.
So
That's awesome.
yeah.
So when all of this was happening, or I guess when things stopped happening, did you have anything that was like canceled or that you had to reschedule or that fuck up some plans?
My life is drastically different than how I envisioned it would be right now. I had just gotten hired on with MGM back out in Las Vegas to do like a residency as a cover band.
Oh.
So yeah, we were getting ready to start that at the beginning of April, and so I would have been out there for at least the next 3 months, and so it's just way different than what I anticipated. But it's actually the direction that like I had been longing for and wanting, and I found that blessing in all of this of like, well, I did want to settle down and like have a fucking garden and put some roots down somewhere and do something. I'm always running around so much that I don't have time to do those things that take some nurturing. So I'm just finding that through all of this is like a blessing. And it's completely different direction, but I think it's better for me right now.
We can relate to that for sure.
Definitely.
Even though I've always loved going at the pace I have, and everyone like kind of like roots for me to just like keep like sprinting when it comes to the shows and the booking and everything. And like when things stopped, I just like kind of was like stuck in quicksand for a minute. You know, I had to learn how to use those outlets in other ways, and it's been a blessing because I've learned so much, and I'm getting to learn so many sides of things when it comes to like other things I can do for artists. So really, I was kind of cheating myself by not taking the time for this stuff before.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and play. What's
All right,
the name of it?
This is 421, and we're gonna play right now.
Sweet.
Yay!
Make sure you guys go and subscribe to our YouTube, follow her on all social media, all streaming platforms. It's d.boo.
Well, on YouTube it's D.boo.
It's actually on all of them. If you just, the letter D, the word spelled out, period, and
Okay.
BOO is everything across the board. I know it's weird, but I've been doing it this long. I just got to hang with it.
No, it makes sense. It's easy. It's easy to get across. So
Well, that's why, yeah.
D.boo on all streaming platforms, and where you can find her on all social media too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I roll it up tight and I roll it up quick. I prefer optimal, but I'll take a grape switch. For you hand me that green, get them seeds and sticks. I don't need no paper haters up in this. But you rolling with me, so don't worry about it. I just pluck off a nug of that medical ish. Got Addie by my side and we blowing all night. She can't be here right now, but that's alright. To all my motivated smokers, just enjoying life. Take a hit for yourself and hold it tight. Let go of it all and just free your mind and embrace the feeling of this positive vibe. Just be there, spreading out every little thing. Take a hit of this, it'll take away the sting. Oh, it's just a favorite pastime of me and my friends. Before we calm down, we at it again. 421, damn, I just missed it. That's alright, I'm still gonna hit it. Cause the point is just to get higher. You could say that I'm a frequent flyer. Hop on my magic carpet ride. Instead of Jasmine, it's Mary Jane tonight. I can show you the world. You pick the scene. Just don't forget to grab that green. And just be there, spreading out every little thing. Take a hit of this, it'll take away the sting. Oh, it's just a favorite pastime of me and my friends. Before we calm down, we at it again. Me and Smoke got a special relationship. It don't ever trip if I ain't down to hit. But you know it's a rare occasion. D-Boo don't feel like blazing. You know I like to get it when my mind's right. Slow down time like the world's mine. But until then, I'ma chill and take my own advice. And just be there, It'll take away the sting. It's just a favorite pastime of me and my time. Before we come down, we headed
Hey, that was super dope.
Someone said if In Vogue made a smoking track, this would be it.
Hey,
That's
that's a huge
I love that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, all those like 421s that popped up at the end. Like people still to this day Snapchat me random pictures at 421
Oh, that's
of
awesome.
them like smoking and stuff. So I added some of them into the music video, and then that was fun to shoot. Like we got so blazed by the end of it, we were faking it because we just couldn't smoke anymore. The campfire scenes, it was like, no, we gotta do it again, and it's like the blood's gone. Roll
We're
another
so-
one.
That's funny.
It was so bad.
That's funny.
When we shot our Aorta Cypher video, I was dressed like a priest, and like the whole thing was like while they were rapping, I was just supposed to be like hitting a blunt and acting like completely uninterested. So like I had like 8 blunts up there. Like by the time the fucking show was over, like I was like the highest like man of God ever. But
That's funny.
so why don't we have a couple questions?
Yeah.
Kayla's got a couple ready for us, and then we'll play our last. Is that we have one more visual?
No, we just had
That's
the
the
two.
last. Okay, and then we'll have you perform a couple tracks.
All right.
Sweet.
Yay! All right.
I'm
So,
down.
what's your you kind of alluded a little bit to your writing process earlier when you said that you have it in your head, but you don't have the beat necessarily produced yet. So, can you just kind of go over a little bit more in detail about what your writing process is like?
Well, it's usually just random throughout the day. I'll just hear stuff in my head, or like something will make me think of a line, a catchy line or something, and I'll hurry up and go write it down in my notebook. And then I'll do that, and then it's like when I'm ready to start a new project, I go and I take all those napkins and all those pieces of paper and all the voice recordings on my phone, and I listen to them, and I'm like, okay, this goes with this and that, and then I usually can piece together a few songs out of it, and then I would take it to someone and be like, all right, here's the way I hear it in my head. Like 421, for instance, this one, I just went in there and I was like, this is the chorus. And it was like, just relax, quit fretting. I was like, this is how I hear it in my head. So then we started with drums. I just sang it to a metronome.
Mm-hmm.
Started with drums, built the bass, then put the guitar, then put we just built around it. And
Very nice.
That's the way I really like to do it, yeah. But I also like to sit and vibe to a beat. I feel like I can write a song faster if I already have a beat. But
I feel it.
yeah,
For sure.
like when I'm just creating random stuff, that's how it comes out. But if you give me a sick beat, like I'll sit down and write to it really pretty quick.
Awesome. No, I'm the same way.
Who's your biggest inspiration when it comes to like artists?
Allie Peeler and Modest K.
Hey, those are awesome women.
I heart Allie.
I love Allie Peeler. She is like has been a huge influence for me over the last few years. Like we've been good friends for like 4 years now, I think. And when I met her, I was in such a weird spot, and I hadn't been to Omaha in like 6 years, and I kind of just avoided it like a bad habit. Like the scene that I left when I was 20 was not nice enough. You know what I mean? It was awful, and especially to be a female MC, it was even worse. And it was just so I got screwed over more than a few times, and I just didn't look back when I moved to the West Coast. And so then I was kind of doing my thing out there, and then I did want to come home and get more involved in the music scene, and I saw some like things were developing, and Allie is really the first person I met in it, and just showed me this whole other side of Omaha that existed. And I was like, oh, where has this been all my life? And I think a lot of it was me changing my vibe too. You know, your vibe attracts your tribe, and like I probably wasn't doing the right things and thinking the right way, and back then, and that's why I was attracting that shitty scene.
I get that.
But you know, you live and learn.
So, one of our artists, Junior, says in a verse, he's like, "You've been around the wrong kind of crowd, bro." And it's like who you are around, both as like peers and who your target audience is, has a lot to do with your vibe, and you're gonna get what you put out there. I feel like for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
One of the first things I thought about when we started promoting shows was it's like, okay, the last thing we're doing is like just trying to book things and do things for other rappers. Let's find out who's supporting and who actually gets enjoyment out of supporting, and create an entertainment vibe, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Not just, hey, I'm a rapper, show the fuck up. That don't work.
It
Yeah.
doesn't. So as a woman in the music scene, that kind of is that's a good lead in to my next question, which is, as a woman in the music scene, what challenges do you experience, and what advice would you give to other women who want to get started? Because you kind of alluded to like how the scene back then was like not as good, and Allie kind of showed you a whole nother side of things, and like how things are different now, but like just in your experience.
I think there's definitely, I don't experience it nearly as much as I do now, like did back then, is a lot of disrespect and like not being taken seriously, and kind of well, just get up there and sing and shake your ass and then get off stage and shut your mouth. And it's like, no, that's not, I've never been one to stay too quiet. So it just didn't work out. And it actually had me wanting to get out of hip hop altogether a few years ago, because it was kind of the same the farther I went, even in every scene. And I was like, well, you know, I guess that's the kind of music I'm doing. I guess that's the kind of raps we're singing. Maybe I just need to change what I'm setting out there, you know.
Got you.
And yeah, I don't feel disrespected hardly ever in the scene now.
Yay.
Honestly. Yeah.
It's like that though, and I've been around because of battle rap and just been around Omaha music a long time, and it was real weird for like female MCs, and you're right though, the ones that were being glorified were the ones that were, you know, doing the most ignorant shit, and it was more about shaking your ass, and there was no real voice. When we decided to do this, and I knew I wasn't gonna like pursue my own music anymore while I concentrate on other things, I could not wait to be like, okay, Kayla, like, go, like, be a fucking superstar, because you are, you know, and, like some of my last lyrics even allude to that, because it's, like, you can put, like, oh, I think that's why we're successful, because we have some dope-ass women around us who are, like, hungry and are sick of the bullshit, and, like, when you give somebody who's been held back a little bit an opportunity, like, it flourishes, like.
Oh, yeah. And I love what you said earlier about there's enough room for everybody to be a queen.
Yes.
Like, let's lift each other up, like, fix each other's crowns. Let's, like, not, the women in the scene that are building each other up is so beautiful. To have these strong feminine influences birthing all this creativity into the scene and, like, really being the strength and the core for everybody else. And it's beautiful.
It is.
So beautiful.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
One thing I hate the most about being a girl in music, though, is when, like, 9 times out of 10, if somebody wants to work with you, like, they're using it to just try to get in your pants. And it's like,
luckily
like,
I
off.
haven't experienced much of that.
Like,
I think probably the fact that my husband like is who he is.
I love that. Yeah.
Oh, you're just you're
I'm
naive
safe.
to it.
I'm saying like prior. It's all my experiences lately have been very, very, like, I'd say over the last year or two, very respectful, and especially like men keeping it professional. That's really big. But back then, like, especially in Vegas and stuff like that, it was like, oh, you don't really have a beat for me, do you? Okay.
That shouldn't be that funny, but it's fucking that
I
true.
think it's time for me to see my way out. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
So-
god.
Well, when we like rapped together and we weren't like building anything, when I was just Strawstone and Modest K, and like
Right.
we used to just like perform together, there were a few times where we'd like get done performing and like guys would like walk right past me and be like, how do I get you on a hook? And I'm just like over here like, hi, I'm Strawstone. Like, fuck, I don't really do hooks, but oh, you're talking to her. Oh,
Yeah.
that's my wife.
Yeah.
Which is, I
Love
also like, I'm all about like, I love that people approach her all the time now to like work with her and like just compliment her on her music, to even just like network and shit. And like, I dip the fuck out. Like, I think it's cool. Like, she stands on her own, and that's important. So,
Yeah.
excuse me. Same thing with like the younger artists too. You know, it's big to me that everyone kind of knows how to just treat people decent and communicate and be like your own giant.
Definitely. Yes. So who's like your Grand Slam collab? If there's any one artist in the world that you would want to do a song with, who would it be?
Oh my gosh, that's a tough one. Dead or Alive?
Dead or Alive?
Damn. That's really tough. I guess, oh man, I don't know, maybe Pharrell.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like, producer-wise, I think it would be dope to work with him. or definitely like Ella Fitzgerald or something, or Louis Armstrong.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be.
I don't know.
That
That's
would
a
be
tough
killer
one.
collab.
Pharrell's a good answer. That's probably
Pharrell
one of
is
the
a
better
good answer.
answers.
Yeah.
Because when it comes like the benefits of working with Pharrell, with like on the production end and like what he does and how connected he is, like talk about bang for your buck on the collab.
Yeah.
Like, you might end up on a major movie soundtrack. Like,
Right.
Shout out Pharrell. Call us.
we just have to ask everyone, how has DMX influenced your rap career?
Damn. I mean, I used to listen to DMX. That's like a relevant question because, like, hell yeah. Stop! Like, you know.
So now let me explain
He
that.
showed me how to stop, drop, and set him up shop, no matter where I was at.
We were just asking people like about influences, and like we had DMX as that answer like 3 times, and I'm like he was leading like everyone, and I was like, I like DMX, she likes DMX. I was like, that must just be like an undiscussed thing. Everybody universally fucking loves DMX, but you're also the second person I've like tried to like make that joke towards, who instead of being like, what, you just answered. So like I fucking love my guests. Everyone's like, fuck it. Well, I mean, DMX, that's the topic. Let me tell you about DMX.
Did you know he grows orchids?
Does he?
No.
Yeah.
Man, tell me more about DMX. No.
Random fun fact.
You start telling me things. No.
Yeah.
Why don't we have you perform a song?
Yeah, let's have you do a song.
Okay. Let's see. I'll get it going, and you guys can let me know what it sounds like. Make sure it's good. So summer's around the corner. I'm gonna do a little singy one, and then I'll maybe rap for you. But this one's called Summer Fever.
Yay.
And it's just like a fun one. I don't know.
Awesome.
How's that sound to you guys? Can you hear that fairly well? The music? Okay.
One by one is catching on. Sun's out, everybody's having fun. It's called summer fever, yeah. Summer fever. Everybody's walking around in swimsuits. Don't forget the barbecue. Skinny dipping late at night when you're drunk and feeling right. Blowing on that hey. Loving summer day. It's that feel good music. Got you feeling fine. It's that feel good music. This is how we ride in the summertime. Yeah, in the summertime. Windows down, hair blowing, don't even matter where we're going. Tal vez a la playa por margaritas, relájate como bonitas señoritas, or maybe a to new tattoo. Show my flavor while we're getting loose. Yeah, it's outrageous, how contagious. It's affecting all different ages. One by one, it's catching on. Sun's out, everybody's having fun. It's called summer fever, yeah. Summer fever. Everybody's walking around in swimsuits. Don't forget the barbecue. Skinny dipping late at night when you're drunk and feeling right. Going on that hey. Loving summer day. It's that feel good music. Got you feeling fine. It's that feel good music. This is how we ride in the summertime. Yeah, in the summertime. One by one, it's catching on. Sun's out, everybody's having fun. It's called summer fever, yeah. Summer fever. Everybody's walking around in swimsuits. Don't forget the barbecue. Skinny dipping late at night when you're drunk and feeling right. Going on that hey. Loving summer days. That feel good music. Got you feeling fine. It's that feel good music. This is how we ride in the summertime. Woo!
Hey,
Woo! That
Was the how was the sound quality? I got a
It
weird
sounded
setup
really
here. I
good.
couldn't- Okay, cool.
We are being blessed with like some good luck tonight because it sounds fucking great.
That sounds awesome.
Yes. Thank you.
Tell us
Super happy about that.
Tell us a little bit about that song.
Let me get a big gulp of my huge gallon jug of spring water.
Like that's like the sign that we're in like survivalist times. Like everything's normal. And then
Stay hydrated, folks. Yeah, it's like I got my stocks up. They were actually doing one per person at the Walmart here for a little while, and we were like, okay, next time it's not that. We're just gonna buy 6 every time.
Nice.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Summer Fever. I wrote actually a long time ago, and it was just like this. When I was with Heads Up in Lincoln, we used to go to the Guitar Center and like mix our stuff on their equipment, just because like we had friends that worked there and it was cool. We could hear it over the nice speakers and stuff like that. And one of the guys that worked there, like we went in one time and he like handed me this really funky beat that he had made on the piano, and he was like, here, you can write to this. And so I kind of wrote this like fun little thing to it, and then just couldn't get it right. I recorded it over and over with people, and it's like got a weird tempo, and it's a weird, like you have to kind of, I don't know, feel it, I guess. You either like it or you don't. And so I finally did a good recording with it with my producer that I was working with on my album, Confessions of a Gemini. So I finally released it, but it's actually a really old song.
Well, I like it a lot.
You have a lot of.
But it's.
We could probably talk to you for hours. You've actually been making music for how long?
I would say like over 10 years.
Jeez.
Like.
Sheesh.
Writing my own stuff and things like that, but I like sang in church as a kid and all that jazz. So.
You're definitely a veteran. Like I could tell you have a wealth of knowledge.
And I still don't know shit.
Right, I feel the same way. The more I know,
I have
the
no
less
idea
I know, right?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Why don't people were loving that performance? Why don't we just jump right into another song?
Yay! Okay, let's do it.
Let's hit some heart reacts for D-Boo. You can't.
Woo!
You actually can't give too many heart reacts. I don't know if people know that.
No.
Too many.
So
And it's really fun. Like I'll sit there and just like tap it a million times. Just give it a little tap
I'm
tap.
doing it right now.
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now, you guys. Hey.
Let's see. I don't know
shout out Moolah
what I
Bees
kind of
in
want to
here.
do.
And shout out to any past and future guests that stop in, whether you're stopping in for a minute, whether you're stopping in for 20 minutes, whether you're just going to catch us on YouTube tomorrow. We appreciate the heck out of you.
Yeah, we appreciate you big time.
Go check out that
sure
Moolah
do.
Bee interview. It was actually really, really good.
Yeah,
I don't know why I said actually like it wouldn't be. Of course it was good.
It was really good. All of our interviews.
They're all really good. I was just going to say that. I'm like, all of them are really good. Go check out all of them. You want to binge watch something? Go do that.
Learn,
Oh my gosh.
learn
See,
some
that's
shit.
goals right there. Like the way that people binge watch Joe Rogan podcast. I wish people can binge watch StrawTalk After Dark.
You know what I think we need
Yeah.
though, D-Boo? Like one of our biggest, like to get people like to where they can like enjoy it more. I think we need to like have like edits, like some like pre-content that like comes up, but also like little 2-minute clips where it's like, okay, me and you get into like a really good exchange about marketing or something, and I can be like, D-Boo schools Strawstone on marketing, you know, and like upload a 3-minute clip, you know, like because no one has an attention span these days, so
True. Yeah.
that's just
I
me.
like it. Little snippets.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Midnight Gospel?
I don't think so.
So this is probably something you guys would be super into. So it's a podcast, but then the illustrators of Adventure Time make this really weird psychedelic. So it's just like they're walking through these weird dimensions and like these awful things are happening to them, but they're just nonchalantly talking about like spiritual shit or music or like
That's
it's
so
like
dope.
Sounds
the
amazing.
visual to the podcast. Yeah, you guys should totally do that.
I used to
Just-
watch a Ricky Gervais podcast that was kind of like that, to where it's like it was just the podcast, but they just like made really enjoyable like visuals to go along with it, you know.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
Why not? Whatever.
What song are we performing next?
Oh, I don't know yet. Let's see. Should I sing one or rap one?
Oh, you got to rap. For
I gotta
sure.
rap. Okay.
Yeah. You got to do at
Okay.
least one.
We're probably gonna make you do 3 songs. By the way.
But-
I said 2.
Which one sounds more intriguing? Shut It Down or Bye Felicia?
Bye, Felicia.
All right. I actually made this song as a joke for my niece and her friends, and then like it actually ended up being like my #1 downloaded one. And it's really funny to me, the array of people who listen to it. And I'm like, okay, that's random.
What up?
All right.
What up, Don Juan?
That's how it goes.
Fry and Breeze asked if you have a TikTok.
I do have a TikTok. Same thing. The letter D, the word period, BOO.
Awesome.
I just got started on it. I only have like 3 videos, but
I just started too.
I love it.
I do too.
I love it. It's fun. I'm
It's
like,
fun.
yeah, once I get the hang of it, I'm like, why have I not been doing these? I love making little videos and shit. Like I was doing it before it was cool on TikTok. And then I stopped doing it. And now it's so easy to do it. Just do it, right?
Exactly. Just do it.
So this one's called Bye Felicia.
Bye.
Yeah. I too, bitch, I'm allergic to you and all that bullshit, the shit that you spew. I go hard for me, don't give 2 fucks about you. I'm downloaded and saved while you still in the queue, cause you a basic bitch. I know you hating it. You stuck on Windows 95 while I'm 8 in it. Said you a newsfeed flick, barely aside. Go take a selfie trick, what else you got? Oh la 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 nothing. 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 So when they're hating on your hard work, sweatshop, tell them smart bitch you're tripping and you're out of line. Mind your business and how you spend your own time. Cause in the end you're stuck with yours and can't touch mine. Smart bitch. Smart bitch, smart bitch, smart bitch. Bye, Felicia. Smart bitch, smart bitch, smart bitch, smart bitch. Bye, Felicia. Oh, you a bad bitch? That's a title you can have. Cause I ain't nobody's bitch and I ain't trying to be looking bad. Screaming independent, ain't got nothing in your name and always proud to complain about when nothing's ever changed. Never stop to think that hate might be separating you. Must be standing dating all your bullshit and your blatant true lies and bad vibes. Sorry, no new ties to sad lives. Cause you a nameless bitch, barely a thought. There's no escaping it. What else you got? Oh la 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 nothing. 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 Basic bitch, I know you hating it. You just the easel to my canvas while I'm painting it. Said you a basic bitch, I know you hating it. You just a dome to my belt while I'm racing it. Ha! So when they're hating on your hard work, sweatshop, tell them swerve, bitch, you're tripping and you're out of line. Mind your business and how you spend your own time. Cause in the end you're stuck with yours and can't touch mine. Smart bitch, smart bitch, smart bitch, smart bitch. Bye, Felicia. Smart bitch. Alright, this last verse is in Spanish. Bitch, smart bitch. Adios. Felicia. Ni siquiera puedo hacerte tu falta de inteligencia. A nadie le importa quién eres. No puedes jugar con las mujeres. Tonta niña nunca puede. Tonta niña desviarse. Tú eres básica. You think you hot, but not. You just the leches with no cake. I got tres on ya. Cause you a tasteless bitch. Barely a thought. I'm 86 in ya. What else you got? Oh la 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 nothing. Oh la 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 nothing. So when they're hating on your hard work, sweatshop, tell them smart bitch tripping and you're out of line. Mind your business and how you spend your own time. Cause in the end you're stuck with yours and can't touch mine. Smart bitch, smart bitch, smart bitch, smart bitch. Bye, Felicia. Smart bitch, smart bitch, smart bitch, smart bitch. Bye, Felicia. Oh my god, I can't even.
I fucking love that.
That was awesome.
Yeah. There you go. That's a fun one to do.
Spicy.
Spanish verse, like talk about like a I don't know, like a left
Like, ooh.
turn.
Yeah,
like,
it's like, where did that come from?
I was really digging that.
Yeah. A little fun, yeah.
Very talented.
Gotta, if I'm gonna disrespect you, it's gonna be in 2 languages at least.
Minimum.
I'm just kidding. It's actually funny to sing because like I don't really talk shit like that anymore on anybody. Like obviously when I was like you know, a child and like thought I was a badass,
Right.
I'd talk shit. But like now it's just so funny to me because I would never tear anybody down that way.
For
You know
sure,
what I
I
mean?
know. I'm like, why you gotta be so mean?
I was actually described one time as an always loud shit talking rapper with a lot of friends. And like he said, I was like, it's kind of accurate, but like, fuck you. Like,
You're not wrong.
right.
Yeah.
I was in battle rap, and then I was in Dab Squad. I didn't have. What the fuck do you expect? We all take our paths to decency, you know.
We do.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's funny.
I wonder. I mean, if you're down for it, I would love for you to do another track, and then maybe we can do a quick little plug of what's coming up, your shout outs, and I think
I have one more question.
Oh, and Modest K has one more question.
It's the most important question of mine.
Oh,
that I
should we
ask
just
everyone.
do that now?
Yeah, let me ask this question. In 50 years from now, when our children's children are listening to Debu, and it's a classic, you know, what do you think that they'll be saying about you and your music, or what do you hope that they'll be saying, and is there a particular message or a motto that you hope is conveyed?
I love that question, and it actually, as my niece started, like, because when she was a baby, it didn't really affect, like, because she didn't understand it and stuff, you know, but then, like, I totally changed the stuff I would write about as she got older, and I would see her wanting to sing along and thinking it was cool, and I was just like, ugh, I don't want her singing some of that stuff, so I just, like, totally flipped the script. So I think that, yeah, like, my new stuff will definitely be more meaningful, and I hope that if anything, what they get out of it is just to like keep trying and do whatever makes you feel good and don't be a jerk.
Big facts.
Super important. It's crazy how like a kid's conscience can like really like shape an adult's conscience, because like like that definitely happened for me too. And it like, even if I were to do a track today, even if it was a diss track, like there's certain things I wouldn't say anymore. And I'll never forget my 8-year-old who was like 6 at the time, maybe 5 at the time. Like she would always want to hear our music, and like I'd be like, "Ooh, you can't say that word." And then she's like pretty much, "Why does it exist then? Like if I can't sing it with you?" And I'm just like, and like we actually ended up doing a song that was called Saturday that they were on, and at the beginning she says, "No cursing, Dad," and I actually had her voice, and like. Sorry to like
Shout
make
out to
everything
Audrey
about
and Emma.
me, but
I love that so much.
but it was, I don't know, it's cool. I think it's learning how, especially when it comes to communication, there's nothing wrong with reflecting and learning how to say things better and do things better.
Yeah. That song's on
That's awesome.
That song's on Spotify and like all streaming, by the way, on StrawTalk.
Quit it.
I'm gonna go check it out.
It's like a strict
You
rule
have
that I
to.
never promote my old music. Like that doesn't.
I know, but it's too adorable not
It
to.
is. My
I love
kids'
that.
voices are really cute.
Our kids
on
are
it, though.
the best. So.
I can't wait to hear it.
We want to hear you though,
Yeah.
so why don't you sing another song
Yes,
for
another
us,
song.
please?
Actually, that's perfect. I will sing The Letter, which is a song that I wrote for her as she was like
Hey.
coming, you know, about that age, 11 to 12. Like I helped raise her when she was a kid, and then I moved to Vegas, and like I just wasn't around as much, and so I kind of wrote this to let her know that like no matter where I'm at, like I got your back. We're gonna do this, like, you know. So yeah, that was a good prelude. Helped me pick which song I wanted to do.
Yay.
Perfect.
We're excited
So this
to
one's
hear
called The Letter.
And everybody, if you want to go share and say that Debu's doing her last song, go do that. And if you just want to sit in there and hang out with us, we're just happy with that too. Thanks for supporting cool shit.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
This whole interview
Yeah,
will be available on YouTube by the time you wake up tomorrow. So make sure you come back and you highlight some spots that you like, and you pump our girl up here.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, I appreciate you guys having me on. This is such a cool platform that you're creating, and I just can't wait to see it get so big.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Because it's come so far in such a short amount of time.
I want to stay super modest about it, but like it's kind of insane. The leaps and bounds.
Toot toot! Beep that horn, girl. Beep that horn.
I'm just like
Coming from you, it probably hasn't even like sunk in with you though, because you haven't watched it from the outside perspective from beginning to where it's at right now.
True.
And so like it's really cool. Like I guess you should just go do like a time lapse for yourselves
Our
and just watch,
first-
because it's so cool.
Our first break is actually scheduled for the 10th of May. We have 4 days that we're giving ourselves that will actually probably be working even more during, because we're going to like come with like a whole new screen and we're going to have a new computer and stuff. So, but yeah, I think it would be good to do like a time lapse and like a highlight reel of like you know, just a little of everyone we've had.
I think cool. I want to make like a little video or something of like the first few minute clips where we're just like, hey everybody, Strawstone and Modest K, welcome to StrawTalk.
Like just from the beginning.
From each one and like see how it's changed.
Yeah, up until you got it in unison.
Yeah.
Nailed it tonight.
Oh, you noticed that. We hang out way too much is what I realized, right? Like right
I
after.
love it.
I've been like, I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like we need to hang out more.
Oh yeah.
We need to hang out more.
I like you, Kayla.
I like you.
Oh yeah. That's funny.
You've been a great guest tonight. We're not done talking to you, but I just want to let you know, and I think people have really enjoyed having you. So like, we're glad that you're back around. I remember like meeting you and you coming to that open mic like and just killing shit, and it was like towards the beginning of them, and it was kind of like not a lot of people there, and she came and like performed in front of like 8 people and just fucking slayed it.
I love it.
Yeah, he messaged me. He's like, bae, you got some competition out here. I was like, what? And then he sends me a clip.
No
of
competition.
Clip of Debu on the stage. I was like, oh shit. Oh,
no, competition's a good thing.
No, it's a good
collaboration.
Anything
no,
that inspires.
Collaboration. You're right.
Yeah.
But it does.
Oh, yeah.
It does pump you up. It does make you. It motivates you to do things. I was like, oh, it lit a fire, and I've written some songs since then. So.
Hell yes, I love that. I gotta step my game up. All right, I see you.
All right, we're ready.
Yeah.
For it.
All right, we want to hear
Dope City.
you.
All right, here is the letter. Surrounded by millions, but still stand alone. I close my eyes and hide behind my microphone. 'Cause here there's no worries, here there's just love. Unleash the fury deep from my lungs, and the emotions that I had inside write themselves and spring to life. Hope to inspire with every song, the safe and sound behind my microphone. And you can say I took the easy way out, but I could have took a lot worse of a route. I could have went down that same road that he took or she took. That's just how it goes. I got a message for you here, little mama. I know you got a lot of pain and going through some trauma, but I'm there by your side. No matter how far I am, I will provide love, compassion, and a shoulder to lean on. As much guidance as we can agree on. When you hear the stuff, you get a good feeling. Please stand for something, or you'll fall for anything. But don't fall for nothing, just to be standing. Let go of your worries, live in love. Find your fury and use it to rise above. And don't hide your emotions inside, 'cause every one of them is good if you feel them inside. Now it's your time to go your own way. Just be brave and don't make the same mistakes. Don't let them tell you it's the easy way out, 'cause hate and pain is a terrible route. Don't have to go down that same road. There's so many takes, that's just not how this has to go. I got a message for you here, little mama. I know you got a lot of pain and going through some trauma, but I'm there by your side. No matter how far I am, I will provide love, compassion, and a shoulder to lean on. As much guidance as we can agree on. When you hear the song, you get a good feeling. It mends your heart and you get a little healing. I could have went down that same road, but then I
receive this beautiful rose.
Hey.
Man,
Yeah.
you just
Thank
rock.
you.
You are awesome.
Thank
So
you.
much ass.
Yeah, so that's kind of like about not choosing like drugs and stuff like over people. As I said, I could have went down that same road. I think that having such a big responsibility at such a young age did keep me out of a lot of trouble. As I was 15 when I started, helping take care of her. So it was like I could have went down the route that other people did that weren't as responsible.
Definitely.
So that's what that song's about.
I love it.
I love that song. Definitely.
Thank you.
I think this has been just an amazing episode.
I agree.
Why don't we have you just plug your music that's coming up, shout out your friends, and we'll probably play your video again after we say goodbye to you and finish with that. And
No.
we've had a great time with you, and I hope everybody goes and follows her on all her social medias and all that.
Yes, please do.
We've had a great audience tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys for having me. This was really fun. It's really nice. It's good to be able to perform on a platform, and it kind of breaks up the monotony of what's been going on in quarantine.
For sure.
So thank you for this outlet and busting your guys' ass. I know this stuff isn't easy to put together.
We appreciate
You guys
So
are worth
thank
it.
you.
You guys are worth it. Like I've said it a couple times. Like we want to be a launch pad. We want to be a place, a resume builder. That we want to provide something for someone who doesn't necessarily have that start. Start
Yeah.
here.
the library of interviews. I just hope someday that's a place where people go and we can go back and be like, oh my god, like who like just blew up. We did an interview with them. I
We
can't
Their
believe
first
it.
interview. Oh man. So
There's no artist.
Yeah.
there's not always first, and I know that you've probably done other interviews before since you've been doing music for so long, but for other artists that are here, we definitely want to be. We want to have that library. I feel very fortunate.
Me too.
I've never done anything like this.
Hey.
You guys have a unique platform and your personalities and everything. It's just don't sell yourself short. Don't be so modest. Modest K.
I'm so modest.
So modest.
All right, yeah. Do your shout outs,
Yeah.
plug. Do some
Yeah.
for yourself.
I mean, that's really cute of you guys to assume I have friends, but no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I want to thank Carson for busting his ass to set up the interface and get the music and everything going. We're
Shout
still
out to
tweaking it,
Carson.
but it's gonna be really cool. And then definitely follow all my stuff. I'm gonna start doing more fun stuff on TikTok and also releasing a lot of cooking recipes and easy quick stuff because cooking on a budget is my forte. So I know money's tight for everybody right now, and so we're gonna do that. And other than that, so the letter D, the word period. So yeah, BOO, all one word together. For anything you want to find me on, you can do that. And then my albums, everything I sang tonight, all the videos we played is on iTunes, Spotify, under Debut, and then the album's called Confessions of a Gemini.
Hey.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All
Well,
right.
thank you
So
so much.
thanks for
hanging
having
out
me.
Yes, thank you for hanging out with us and blessing us with your beautiful voice, and we will hopefully see you very soon when everything gets rolling.
Yeah. Can I sing Dylan Happy Birthday?
Yes.
Too
Yeah,
much.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you'll have to,
okay.
Yeah. Well.
You have to play it for him.
Yes, definitely.
At least be easy, it's right at the end. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dylan. Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Hey.
Oh my God, she's gonna
Happy
love
birthday.
it.
You're the
I
best.
love it.
All right,
Love
thank you
that.
so
We'll
much.
see you later, Dana.
We will see
Thanks
you
for
soon.
joining
All right.
us.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Peace.
Yay!
What a great guest.
I
And
know.
the audio on her performances for all three songs were awesome.
Yes. And pretty too.
Yeah, if you're just joining us here at the end, we are going to be uploading to YouTube. It'll be up by the morning, or we'll have a replay available. But I definitely think you should go check this out. This has been a great episode. She's a great artist.
Yeah,
I have the
she's
best
awesome.
co-host in the world, eh?
I have the best co-host. It's all you, boo.
For as much weed as we smoke, we stay pretty focused and get shit done. You
Yeah,
know
I
that?
think so. I think we do all right.
So shout out to all of you. Shout out to the YouTube viewership. Shout out to the intro song, which was Gunner B. Junior's new song. Go run that shit up.
Yep.
No metronome. Hesitations released on our YouTube. I know Cutthroat and Comatose and Smoke Break, they've like kind of hinted at what they're doing, but they're going to be doing a live concert in 2 weeks.
That sounds super exciting.
Kayla's performing next week live from the graveyard. Shout out to Bodes. So next Friday, I'm going to be here with a surprise co-host. Why Kayla and Cult Classic go and kill shit from over at the graveyard with 3 R's, motherfuckers.
I can't freaking wait. It's going to be amazing.
We appreciate you guys. Merch. We still have all of our individual items, hats, fanny packs, and tank tops. And we still have 6 of the Nice AF, or not the Nice AF, the Super Nice package, where you get all 3 and you get $10 off for buying all 3. So we appreciate also the support, the fact that we sold out of those.
Insane, you guys. Thank you so much.
We love you guys. It really made deciding to try to do merch when things are tight a lot easier, and we can't explain how much we appreciate the ongoing support.
We're very humbled.
We're going to work really hard to keep bringing you guys as much cool shit as we can. We're humbled.
Yes, thank you so much.
Shout out to D-Boo again for coming on the show tonight.
Thanks, girl.
Shout out to everyone out there that's doing live streaming shows. Gunner B. There's so many of them. But I know Gunner B is a good partner of ours. We really like him.
Yep.
And there's lots of people doing cool shit. Go support them.
Keep doing cool shit, guys.
We're out of here.
Peace out.
Aye.